Good afternoon, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are doing the main story quest again. I feel as though I probably don't even need to say that anymore. When we start videos, you can just assume that's what's going to be happening. I've done some more of those Aether current, not quests. I need 2 more to be able to fly in this area. I'm hoping that the completion of the main story quest in this area will grant me at least 1 more. Should do. Ooh, that's a side mission. I'm just going to go and check out to see whether the reward for that is another Aether current. If it is, I might do something a little bit unusual and finish off a side quest on a recording. If not, it can be left until afterwards. Having a nice relaxing Sunday today. It's just coming up to 5 o'clock and I've done shopping, I've done washing, I built a compost bin outside, done all sorts of stuff, and now I can just happily sit back and say nothing else needs to be done. No, it's just clothing. Don't need to do that. But I do need to do this. The worm's lair. I wonder if Pura Sail has come to terms with her revelation. It looks like Estinian's going to go back to his dragon-hating, bloodthirsty ways. The glory of the homeland and all that jazz. Hostile. Hostiles eliminated. What? Did we? We blasted straight past it. I could have sworn it was over here. Oh, I guess it's moved. Oh, yeah, because obviously we would have come from up there if I'd have carried on the quest. I see. I see. Started off a new playthrough of Star Wars Dark Forces. You can go and check that one out if you want. First video's up on the channel and I'm thoroughly enjoying that. It looks as though it's going to be a lot shorter in comparison to the videos that I normally do, which I think I mentioned on the video itself. And I'm fine with that. It's okay. Sometimes I think a break from doing these long play videos is welcome sometimes. Not just in terms of how I feel about it, but you know, it's a much more watchable experience. It's not taking up an hour and a half to 2 hours of this time. Now where? Oh, over there. Okay. So we're heading towards... not that. That. Monstery. Nope. Straggler. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to play for the rest of the evening, because I'm probably just going to sit and play games until it's time to go to bed. Playing through Mass Effect at the moment, so I might play that. I have got a modded version of Skyrim that I'm trying to run a character through the Thieves Guild missions and then probably do the Dark Brotherhood as well. Because, believe it or not, I have had Skyrim since pretty much it first came out, and I have never finished all of the Dark Brotherhood missions. Not once. So that's what? 11 years? I don't know when in 2011 it came out, but yeah. If you mean, is that a big floating ball of electrified junk in the sky? Yes, it is.
Cid Garlond の風壁を突破し、奴の居城に攻め入ったことがある。シドに助力を仰ごう。あの時と同じようにね。
Yeah, I think your recollection of that particular adventure and mine differ in certain ways, Alphanord. From what I remember, you ran in at the end of the battle, and that was your contribution. Ooh. I think our pants are better than those, so I'm just going to take the coins. Right, what do we need to do? A force of sufficient power to break through a primal's defences might conceivably grant us access to the Aerie. And I can offer no better solution. Pray consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well, on the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. And steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I'm not so selfish as that. Contact me by link pearl when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. Cool. I suggest we rendezvous back at St. Renette's Forum, Geico. From what I gleaned of the Holy Sea's decidedly ambitious airship project, Cid will still be in Ishgard. Okay. St. Renette's Forum, is that? Yeah, it's actually in Foundation. That's fine. Right, where are you, Cid? Cid, me old mucker. When last you saw Master Garlond, he was advising the Ishgardians on their ailing airship, correct? In that case, he might still be at Camp Cloudtop. Failing that, we could try the airship landing, or maybe even the Sky Steel manufactory. Let us not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. The question is who? Sir Aymeric would be the obvious choice, but there is no guaranteeing he'll be able to grant us an audience at short notice. I have it. Count Edmont's youngest son prides himself on knowing all the Holy Sea's juiciest rumours. Let's return to the manor and see if Lord Emmanalain is about. Okay then. That's this way. So yeah, alternatively, instead of playing something else, I could just carry on with the tombstones. What is that? Today is Frühlingsfest Day 2. Lavender Beds Ward 22, plot 33. Okay, that's interesting. Oh yeah, I don't have a house. Mind you, I probably don't have enough money for a house. I could join a free company. Did get an invitation the other day, but kind of let it slide. Afternoon. Yes, please let me in. Ah, the hero returns. How goes the fight, old boy? Well, I trust. In search of a Cid Garlond, you say? And say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he's been tasked with getting that monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. It would seem the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garlond Ironworks employees are known to frequent the airship landing, and I'll wager their master does too. The airship landing. Yes, I thought as much. Come, Geico, we must find Cid and trouble him for his expert opinion. Okay then. Down to the airship landing. It's that way. It's quite interesting when you look at all the architecture in the Dravanian highlands and things like that. It's all very similar to this. So all of that area must have at one point been Ishgardian controlled. How do I get to the airship landing? Is it up here and down there? I think it is. Right. Again, I'm not using the bloody Aetherites. Every time I'm in this city, I say the same thing. I'm not using the Aetherites. I'm not using the Aetherites. Or Aethernet, or whatever it's called. There you are. Geico, Alphanord, how fare you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces. Thanks very much. Greetings, Master Garlond. I'm sure it will come as a little surprise when I tell you we have need of a favour. Another wind barrier. And you say it was conjured by Nidhogg. The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go, but she would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. Dravanians would fly rings around her. And if they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them. But there must be something we can do, some manner of weapon we could employ. Estinian stands vigil at the edge of the churning mists, but we do not know how much longer. Alright, alright. I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. Biggs, Wedge, it's time we gave that new toy of yours a proper field test. Ooh. have you got cooking up? It's probably best if I let the lads show you. Come on, the manufacturer is not far. Okay. I'm intrigued. The hell's that? Right, where are you? We'll actually use the damn thing this time. I just get caught up looking at the scenery, you know. Our little project's just inside. Oh, you're gonna like this one. I'm sure I will. Have you made a car or a bike of some description, or... Okay. Whoa. That is...
第7西暦宣言の後、俺たちは一時的に親方の元を離れ、タイニーブロンコの後釜としてこの新型飛空艇の試作をしていたんだ。
なかなか生かした船だろ。こいつらの基礎設計がしっかりしていた証拠だ。変属性クリスタルを使った属性変換機構。あの機構の原理を応用して周囲のエーテルを風属性に変換し、特殊加工したハンプで捉えて浮力を得る。
Do you know what? I can't remember ever hearing Cid Garland's voice acted before this sequence here. I'm probably
その
wrong.
アイデアを聞いたときはさすがの俺も舌を巻いたぜ。
ただちょっとばかし弱点もあるっす。
この変属性クリスタル式浮行装置はまだパワー不足なんだ。船体を浮かせるほどの浮力を得るには風属性のエーテルが濃い場所であることが条件となる。
簡単に言うと飛べる場所と飛べない場所があるってことっす。
それに近頃じゃイシュガルドの大型飛空艇建造で作業が止まっていたこともあるしな。完成には少しばかり時間が必要だぜ。
タタルさん、そんなに慌ててどうしたっす？皆
さん、ここにいたですね。ウルダハからすんごい情報が入ったのです。七も陛下に関する重要情報です。
Go on then, don't keep us in suspense.
マナカッターの準備は俺たちに任せておいてくれ。 何、暴風の壁を突破するための機構もしっかりつけて準備しとくぜ。お前たちは牛親父たちを助けてやってくれ。
Okay then. What are you wearing, Tataru? Right, back to Ul'dah. General Raban says they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts. And he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation. Thumgai go. Pressing Bow Ishgard's plight maybe. Our absence here will not serve to hasten the Mancut's completion. Let us return to the troubled lands of Thanalan and lend what aid we may. Tataru, have our friends at the congregation send a message to Astinian. Tell them we've identified a solution to our problem, but that it will take some time to prepare. As you wish, Master Alphanord. To the Waking Sands, Warrior of Light. 'Tis past time Ul'dah was delivered from this darkness. Okay. Let's... I think got one of those left. Yep. Let's use our remaining Vesper Bay Aetherite ticket. It was the Waking Sands, wasn't it? Yep. Rising Stones. I don't think we can go to the Rising Stones. It's probably still under the control of the Crystal Braves. Although they hardly deserve the name. There's plenty of low-level quests to do here. A dabble, do you? Oh, how I wish that actually gave a specific emote. Ooh, a triple triad match that I've not done. Can't resist. Okay, we lost the connection to the server as well because my Wi-Fi is being a prick again. So, yeah, probably cut that. And at least I won the card battle though, which was nice. I figured out the reverse rule as well. I've been doing that wrong for ages. I always thought the reverse rule meant the card itself was reversed, like the values on the card were reversed. It turns out it's more to do with... So higher values are less powerful. So if, say you've got a card that has like a 7 on one side and you were going to play it against an opponent's card that has like a 3 on the same side or the corresponding side, the 3 would win over the 7 because it's like the lower value is better in that match. Anyway, that's how that works. Anyway. I am getting quite despondent over this internet situation. It's not working for me at all. I need a wired connection. Anyway, nothing I can do about that right now. Hey.
わざわざすまないな。
何をおっしゃいますか。お加減の方はよろしいので。
ああ、問題ない。監獄暮らしで衰えていた体力もだいぶ戻ってきた。 ヒギリ殿らの看病のおかげでな。
それで何か動きがあったのですか？
うん。七モ様の居所につながる情報がいくつか入ってきた。デュララからの報告によると、最近大量の錬金薬が王宮に運び込まれたそうだ。
早速パパシャン殿と協力し調べてみたのだが、王宮に持ち込まれた錬金薬の出所はフロンデール薬学院だった。同薬学院の前院長が発明した飛薬だそうでな。長き昏睡状態にある患者の肉体を保つ効用があるらしい。
You got a really deep voice for a Lalafell.
長い昏睡状態では、やはり七モ様は。
そうだ。王宮のどこかで眠られておられるということになる。
我らは七モ陛下を目覚めさせる手立てを得るため、いかにして昏睡状態となったのかを知る人物、暗殺の実行役となったであろう次女を追っていた。犯行に用いられた昏睡薬が何なのか、そのものに直接問いただせばよいだろう。
これより九段の次女のもとへ赴き、身柄を確保する。ただし彼女がいるのはシルバーバザーだ。寂れた庄村といえど人目につくのは間違いない。我らが動いたと知れば共和派の連中も黙ってはいないだろう。我が輩もこのありさまだ。最悪の事態を想定し、手だれである貴様に協力を頼みたい。
Rip off my arm and hand it to him. Yeah, there you
力
go.
を貸してくれまいか。
Won't fit as well as your previous one, but you're welcome to it.
恩に着るぞ冒険者。よし行くぞ。ウルダハを、七モ様を取り戻すのだ。
Yes, General. How's it going, Yugiri? Our target is Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting, a woman of Midlander heritage. I'm told the two of you have met. Our sources indicate she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Meriel is still in hiding there. Okie dokie. So head back to Thanalan. Ul'dah, sorry. Oh, it's not actually in Thanalan, it's the Silver Bazaar. In Ul'dah. This area is the Silver Bazaar here. It's been that long since I've been here. I hadn't even spoken to the Chocobo Porter. Do I know of any returning residents? Gods, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear this. Okay. Kikipoo, we know each other quite well. And what brings you to our lonely little hamlet? I believe the arrival of your entourage just about doubled our population. Looking for Meriel, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Ul'dah, you may as well give up now. The girl's done with city life. Okay. But do you know where she is? Ask how she was. Just where she was. Mariel? Aye, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. It's the one closest to the market entrance. Okay. Thank you, helpful citizen. Closest to the market. Got that one. Aye. Remember me?
元七も女王陛下付きの次女メリエルさんですね。
知りません、そんな人。失礼します。
Doubt.
ラウバーン様。
話してもらおうか。事の真相を。
その問いにはわしが答えよう。
I think that's probably a good idea. Although you run the risk of being stomped to death by this guy.
貴様。
カルテノーの地下深くに眠る脅威オメガを手中にせんとしたテレジア・デレジはフロンティア計画なる小細工を仕掛けた。だが陛下が王政を廃するつもりと知った奴は計画を変更。陛下を傀儡として操るよりも暗殺することで事を一気に推し進めようとしたのだ。どうやら尊長王家の血を引く小娘を用意し女王のすげ替えを企てておったようだな。テレジア・デレジはもはや抑制が効かなくなっておった。故にわしはこの陛下暗殺計画を利用し奴自身を排除することにしたのだ。
では七も様は。
わしが陛下を支する道理はない。聖書とは祭りごとあってのもの。だからその女を使い毒薬を昏睡薬にすり替えさせたのだ。この件はラウバーン貴様の友人であるイルベルドも知ってのこと。あえて暗殺がなったと告げることで貴様を激高させテレジア・デレジを始末させる。まさかこれほどうまくいくとは思わなかったぞ。
I'd be careful.
貴様らやはりクリスタルブレイブ創設以前から通じていたのか。
そういうことだ。イルベルトはクリスタルブレイブを利用するためわしが盤上に置いた駒だった。そもそもあの組織の設立資金がそうだ。あれだけの金額の大金が動いたのだぞ。わしの金を流し込むなど造作もないことよ。 イルベルド。あれはアラミゴ奪還に燃える執念の男。わしが実験を取った後、奪還を支援すると訳して手を握った。奴は言っておったよ。七も陛下にこびるラウバーンはまるで女王の忠犬だとな。祖国を捨てた裏切り者とも言っておったか。しかしその執念も異様なまでに膨れ上がっていった。わしは貴様を殺そうとはせなんだが、奴は違ったのだ。もはや奴はわしの手駒とは呼べん。貴様も陛下も生きておる。死体が一つに逃亡者が一人。お目を注ぐ準備もできた。ラウバーンよ、この辺りで手打ちにしようではないか。
これほどの陰謀を巡らしておきながら手打ちだと。
控えなさい、ラウバーン殿。あなたが正式な裁きを経ずテレジアデレジを殺めたこともまた事実。女王陛下への忠誠心ゆえとはいえ、あなたに非がないとは言わせませんわよ。ロロリト殿。
七も陛下を目覚めさせるための飛躍。これが和解の証だ。陛下を私室に移しておいた。偽りだと思うなら、わしを人質に王宮まで来ればよい。
歪んでいるとはいえ、貴様の陛下への忠誠、信じてよいのだな、ロロリト。
Let's go and find the Sultana and wake her up.
ラウバーン殿は本日をもって不滅隊局長へ復帰。ウルダ派の民は再び七も女王陛下のもとに集い、新たな歴史を歩みますわ。
Okay. I get the general impression he doesn't want to be general. By the 12, I feared Lord Lolorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that he of all people would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana. Well, he did, so let's do it. Shall we also make our way to Ul'dah? I should imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to admit us. I should bloody well hope so, otherwise this is going to be the shortest wake-up call in history. Oh, Bartholomew, please let us in. Flame General Raban mentioned you might be coming. Please, this way if you will. I will. Oh, she's breathing. That's a good sign. It's where he gives her it. It's like a worse, more potent poison.
わらわは随分と長い間
おはようございます、ナナモ陛下。今日もザナラーンの太陽は美しく輝いておりますよ。
Oh, it's so cute. So bloody cute. So is this where is this going where is this where she's going to tell everybody that she doesn't want to be the Sultana anymore?
Nanamo様は目覚められた。ご転移の話ではもう安心してよいそうだ。おそらくナナモ様は民のためと再び王政の廃止に向け動こうとなさるだろう。今後このウルダ派をいかなる道に導くのか、ナナモ様とよくよく相談してみるつもりだ。
陛下の御心の真摯さはわしとて分かっておる。しかしウルダ派の紋章にある通り、必要なのは亀甲なのだ。そこにこそ勝機があり、生きる道もある。ましてやガレ回る帝国の動きが不穏な今、国の在り方を変えようなど無謀にも程があるからな。
ロロリト殿、あなたは我らの知らぬ何かを知っておられるようだ。
銀類湖に突き刺さっておる帝国の飛空戦艦、確かアグリウスといったか。あれの後継艦が完成し初飛行に成功したらしい。
それはいつのことです？
つい先日のことのようだ。新皇帝バリスが動き出す日もそう遠くはないということだろう。帝国の脅威に対抗するための体制固め、跳ねっ返りのテレジアデレジが消えた今、なさねばなるまいな。
building, well, they've built another airship by the sounds of things, so we're going to have our hands full.
七も陛下が目覚められて本当によかった。局長らサカツ州内の確執はまだ残っているだろうが、少なくとも混迷していた政情は安定化に向かうだろう。ウルダ派は新しい一歩を踏み出した。だからこそ私も区切りをつけなければな。私はクリスタルブレイブを解体しようと思う。
Do you actually have the authority to do that anymore? And also, with the government returning to what it was, will they still exist in that form anyway?
私の理念や君の信念に対して純粋に賛同してくれた者もいる。イルベルド以下逃亡中の者たちはエオルゼア同盟軍から手配されることになるだろう。グランドカンパニーエオルゼア、その統一組織の先駆けたらんとして発足させたクリスタルブレイブは利用され瓦解した。裏切られたのだと落ち込みもしたが、私の甘さとおごりが招いた結果なのだと気づいたよ。
I don't know. Give yourself some credit. It was being manipulated by very powerful rich people, so not entirely your fault.
そして君の姿を見て思ったんだ。自分の足で立ち歩み続けようと、諦めずに理想のために戦い抜こうと。未だ行方の知れないミンフィリアや仲間たちを探し出し、再び暁の火を灯そう。道家のクリスタルブレイブ総帥は卒業だ。これからは暁の血盟員の一人として学び、戦い、歩んでいくつもりさ。
No, all's well that ends well. It only took the formation of a military force that nearly brought the entire of Thanalan to its knees, but we got there in the end, Alphanord. I blush to speak thus of mine inner turmoil, but the fact remains there is no man alive in whom I would rather confide. Were it not for your shining example, I might never have emerged from beneath the pall of my despair. You're welcome. Still no word from Master Garlond. I hope this mana cutter of theirs is nearing completion. I am assured that her grace will make a full recovery. Excellent news. I and Ul'dah too shall flourish once more. General Rauban and his colleagues have matters well in hand, I believe. Lady Ugiri, a question, if I may. I believe your people have been keeping a close watch on the Crystal Braves. Might you know how things stand at the Rising Stones? Ah, yes, of course. You'll be pleased to know that the 3rd Unit Braves abandoned Revenant's Toll when they learned of Captain Ilbert's defeat. The only blue uniforms to be seen there now are those worn by soldiers loyal to you, Master Alphanord. To me? I see. I am grateful to hear that at least some of our members were true to their oaths. Ere we return to Ishgard, I must go to the Rising Stones and thank these stalwarts for their service. It shall be my final act as Crystal Brave Commander. Will you join me, Gaiko? You were there at the company's inception. 'Tis only fitting you should be present at its end. And I would appreciate the support. Of course, let's go to Mordonna. Is there anything to do in this general area? No, just the Alchemist Guild. Okay. We will teleport to Mordonna. I've noticed that some other players seem to have an icon, a status icon that indicates they have reduced teleport costs, and I'm just wondering how you actually get that. Soldier. Ooh, is that another mission? Eager to listen to my harp, are you? For what higher praise could a minstrel ask than to have an audience, the very hero, have as an audience the very hero who provides inspiration for his songs? Yet I have no fresh compositions I deem fit for a champion's ears. Would that I possess something more to amuse you? Ah, I've been struck by the most wonderful idea. You shall be the author, and I the subject of your own creations. Okay. Yes, by weaving an epic with your own endeavours, you will find yourself casting a critical eye upon past deeds. Think of such works as muses for future growth. What? What are you saying to me? It is no difficult thing to pen a poem. The words will come of their own accord, I assure you. Simply envision the scene, then describe the memories in faithful detail. Omit naught and add naught, and the truth shall remain. Reciting the finished piece should then serve to bring the past to vivid life in your mind's eye. And when you look back upon events with undistracted clarity, what was hidden in chaos may now seem blindingly clear. Especially when things are uncoloured by the embellishments I might bring to the story. May the recording of your sagas reward you with inspiration and insight. Oh, and do return sometime and share what you've wrought. What? A duty recorder? Okay. So what does that do? Document duties for viewing at later date. Playback features include speed adjustment. Oh, okay. So you can actually record battles, I guess. So say if I went and did a regular duty or a dungeon, as it were, I could, oh, excuse me, I could then record it and play it back. A little bit like what I'm doing now. Commander, you're alive. And Geico too. I knew you'd scrape through. My splendid Crystal Braves. I have wronged you, all of you. My promises of glory and salvation have brought you naught but blood and betrayal. Bah, you'll not hear us complaining. It was a sight messier than expected, aye. But we were still fighting for the freedom of all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates? Aye. I think they still want to carry on being Crystal Braves, you know. You humble me. I am truly blessed to have such steadfast comrades. It's with the most profound regret that I must... That's enough of that, Commander. We know what you've a mind to say, and we ain't having none of it. We've talked it over, and we're all agreed. You can take our uniforms and strip us of our ranks, but we won't be no less of a company. But Crystal Braves. The Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals upon which the company was founded live on. They bind us to each other, and to you. Commander Alphanord, our minds are made up, so you may as well get used to it. Let's help the Scions. Let's help you find Minfilia and the others. Yeah, sure, why the hell not? My friends, after all that's happened, I know not what to say. Don't punch them, Jesus! I I'm gonna cry. He's like, yeah, big softy. Pray excuse me. I thought my tears spent. My grandfather used to say that one could measure a man by the constancy of his comrades. Mayhap I am the exception which proves the rule. Nay, do not protest. I know that I am not worthy of their loyalty, Geico. But as Thaliak is my witness, I shall do everything in my power to earn it. Good to hear. I must speak of future plans with the remaining Braves. Any information we uncover on the missing Scions will need to be shared with our allies across the realm, specifically Orangutan in the Waking Sands and Tataru in Ishgard. While we are organising our various channels of communication, I would ask that you call upon Master Garlond at the manufactory. I will join you in Ishgard as soon as I am able. Ah, you Giri. My second favourite love interest in the game. Unofficially, of course. Right, okay. We will head back to Foundation, and I think we will leave that episode there for now. Before my Wi-Fi dies again. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. So we will be testing out the Mana Cutter, I'm assuming, in the next few quest missions, and hopefully unlocking some more of the ability to fly around the newly opened up areas in Ishgard. But for now, from myself, Fat Cat and Carbuncle, it's goodbye, and I will see you next time.